Hi, out there in Facebook land. Here I am ready to do a tutorial with you on the Cool Pinks set from the new summer catalog. If this is your first time watching, I'm Mira Dunnick, and if I'm not your beauty consultant, then I'm probably her sales director and recruiter. And I have been playing with technology to go live in different groups and on my YouTube channel so that I can create content and share it in multiple places and help the people in my organization out. Okay, so it's been kind of a busy weekend. It feels like this is Monday because I had family in town for my husband's graduation and we did some Mother's Day celebrations and stuff. So here we are on Monday, Tuesday, not Tuesday, Monday. And I'm going to demonstrate, these quads really are both great. I did warm pinks, which is this guy right here last week, and I'm going to do cool pinks this week. I did just check on the Mirror Me app on marykay.com on your consultant's website or on my website, and it is not there yet. You should be getting your catalogs here by the middle of the week. They mailed on the 7th from the company. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Another plug for this brush organizer. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this so much. You can get this with a new blending brush for I think like $22 or something like that. It's less than $25. And it's such a great organizational tool. I just took a picture of how much neater my makeup table is than it usually is because of all of the brushes. I've got a second one that has all my pencils in it. So I have on my foundation and I did my contour and my blush, and I have already put on my eyeliner and a little bit of mascara. I am going to be, even though I'm dressed, I'm staying at home today, so I'm going pretty relaxed and neutral. So, and I forgot to put my mirror in here again. Not that I don't have 75 mirror trays, but sometimes you just forget stuff. So I think I'm going to use my phone as my mirror tray so I don't have to get away from you for too long. Okay. Yeah, it's really hard to do makeup because it's all backwards. So at least my phone, I can remember where I'm going. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to paint this pretty light. I did the other one in a fairly neutral way, not because I don't like dramatic, but I know that a lot of you look at dramatic and that's not your real life. It's fun for events, and now that events are starting, it'll be great. But I started with this lightest pink color, and I'll go back over and explain it. And I'm using, the brush I'm using is it's worn off, but it's this type of a brush. This is one of my favorites. And I always start with light in the corner of my eyes and up underneath my eyebrows because I have really deep set. Well, I don't have really deep set eyes, but I have deeper set eyes and they're close together. So I want that to come out. I want that to go out in the space. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw in a really strong crease cut. And I'm going to do it with this brush. Now, this one is from a set from Christmas time. And we do have them available. I can't remember what the name of it is. Let's see. All the brushes say what they're for. It just says eyeshadow. So that's super helpful. So here I go into this color right here with it. I'm going to load it up on my brush and I'm going to use my phone. Must remember to put mirror on my desk. Okay. So this is going to go get really bright. With eyeshadow, you're going to you need to put it on darker than you think you want it. And you're going to mess around with it. You're going to blend it. And I would say when in doubt, just blend it out. Because you can always add more. You can always blend it a little bit. You don't really have to start again, even with the highly pigmented stuff like our ChromaFusion. So there we go. I look just like Cruella de Vil. It's the best. All right, so I'm going to keep working with that a little bit with my brushes. And I'm going to bring this down onto my natural crease. I'm going above my crease because I do have a deeper set eye. And you can already see how this is visually lifting, because most people, they would put their crease color right in here and only paint up to here, and that's a mistake. If you have deeper set eyes, it's going to close everything off. All right, so the next one we're going to go with is going to be eeny, meeny, miny, mo, pick a brush by the toe. I'm going to do this new blending brush, which is what comes with that brush tray as a limited edition item. So I'm going to just go over this with my brush, and I don't have anything on it right now. I'm just brushing it. I'm going to add a little bit of this lighter white pink kind of a color. I like both of these quads, but I think this one, in terms of just having everything that I naturally gravitate to all in one thing, the cool pinks, is sort of winning me over right now. Okay, so I've got that going on. And you always want to look at the side of your, look at the side, because sometimes you get it straight on, you get it blended really well, and then you see a picture of yourself taken from the side, and you're like, what happened to my makeup? Now, the good news is that nowadays you just, erase the photo and you just go back and do it again, or just lick your finger and blend it out on the go. Remember back in the day when it took until you got your pictures back in the mail for you to realize how bad that looked. So we got two colors on. This would be a perfectly good, like, neutral office look. But let's take it up just a punch, because, I'm in the fashion industry. I need to look profesh. So I've done this guy, the light and the dark. So we're going to go into the middle. And I'm going to blend right on my corner. I'm going to go actually on natural corner. Now, there's a bajillion and a half ways to do this. So it's not like I've got the gospel of cool pink eyeshadow and you can go out and watch all those tutorials. I'm just showing you how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to use it. And I have a fairly, I don't know, even though I like a lot of bold stuff, I'm a middle-aged mom who is going about her day mostly in her home. In fact, I realized yesterday I left the house, meaning I went outside of my house, but I didn't leave the house in terms of driving anywhere. It was kind of wonderful to have my aunt around for a long weekend, because she takes care of my kids. She just jumps in and is like, hi, you don't need to be here anymore. I've got it under control. And that's just wonderful to have that kind of family support. So now I'm going to have to start parenting my own children again. That's going to be terrible. So I did the third color that I did is this one right here. And the end color is more of a matte purple. And this one has a little bit more of a sheen. I'm kind of surprised that this feels a little bit darker, even though it's not. My phone keeps turning off. Got one of those new phones that you turn it on with your face. That's just a whole thing. Okay, so next we're going to go for one of these paintbrush looking brushes, and I'm going to put just a titch of this bright pink right here. And we're going to blend it in. We're going to soften it. This is kind of fun. I grew up in Mary Kay in the traditional 3 eyeshadows. And we were teaching 3 eyeshadow looks because that's what fit in the compacts. And I love now this Perfect palette has room for a lot more things. It has a lot more customization. It's not like 3 eyeshadows and a blush like it used to be. So I've got on what I feel like is kind of a good shape. I just need to get some blending in with the white and with my naked brush as well. And I need to do more with my eyebrows. I think this is a really good point about eyebrows, because I did slap on a little bit of face this morning to drive my aunt to the airport. I don't live very far, but I knew if I didn't get my shower in and put on some clothes early in the day, I would still be wearing workout clothes at 6 o'clock when my friends who are moving and are having their house painted right now come over for dinner. We're taking mercy on our friends because we love them. We want to spend as much time as we can with them before they leave. So let's see. So we've got our makeup going. So I feel like everything's going okay. But you can tell that my brows just are not dark enough. So I'm going to, in addition to the tinted eyebrow that I put on, I'm going to need to go back over with a precision liner on the top of my brow and just fill it in a little bit more for some more framing. And I definitely need a lot more mascara. Okay, so how do we feel about this? We feel good? Well, I know that there's going to be people who watch this back later. I was actually able to get on this morning while before Everett went to kindergarten, so that's a boon for me. Okay, so I'm going to add just a little bit more eyeliner. I have a little bit of this waterproof liquid eyeliner on here, and I'm going to add a little bit more because, you know, why not? I love it. I love this formula because it's sweat resistant and humidity proof and fairly cry proof too. I have had a very emotional year, and it's been nice to have your makeup still in place when you're done having a little breakdown, especially now because we're going back in public. Okay, so looks very different on my phone screen than it does on my thing. You really shouldn't do that with your fingers. It's bad, bacteria, all that stuff. Okay, so I've got my blending going on. Looking good, looking great. I'll take a picture of the finished look so that you can see that, and I'll post it in the groups. And now I'm just looking for my lip gloss that I want to add. Well, I can't find the one I want, of course. Oh, here it is. It's on the floor because why wouldn't it be? Okay, so this is one of the new limited edition lip glosses in Confident Pink, and I'm loving this. I don't usually go super light Barbie-ish, but this is really my jam. So yeah, so I need to add a little bit more mascara, which I'll do in a little bit. Thanks for watching me live, and I will see you on Thursday. We're going to do Tip Thursday, and we're going to do a practice virtual skincare party because I've got some new tools I need to practice. So I will have information available in my customer group and in my consultant group. And if you're in one of my consultants groups and you want to participate, make sure to let her know by tomorrow, and I can get her the information so that she can be on with us live. So thanks for watching. Bye.